Hey everyone, Tankenstein here. In this video, I've got your first gameplay and overview straight from the Air Superiority dev server for the M1A2 SEP V2. This day currently rank 8 battle rating, 11.7 main battle tank. That will be the top dog in the American Ground Forces tech tree. And again, if you guys don't know, I always want to say this is the dev server. Anything that you see here is subject to change prior to being put onto the live server, and even then, things can still change. Now, you might be asking yourself, what is the big difference between this and the previous Abrams, the standard SEP? And there's not all that much of a difference. Now, you might notice on the outside here that there is a difference, and that comes in the form of a ROT2 ERA. Now, this is very thin ERA. It does help a bit versus Heat FS, but not much against APF SDS. As you can see, it's only got 5 millimeters of kinetic energy protection, which basically is APF SDS, or solid shot would be a better way to say it, and the standard Arrat is more effective. So this is more or less just supplemental armor on top of the Arrat, and it will help. Don't get me wrong, versus Heat FS, this does help. So as you can see here, 800-ish millimeters of armor protection. Up here, you're looking at anywhere between like 5 and 650. That's not terrible. Your vehicle will be protected against Heat FS, whereas in the standard SEP that only has the Arrat 1, you're looking at like 700-ish, 600-ish millimeters of armor protection. And on the side of the turret, you're looking at around 300 millimeters of armor protection. So it does actually help versus Heat FS. Now, insofar as APF SDS is concerned, going to the M1A2 it doesn't matter. You have like 100 millimeters of armor protection. There's no spall liner on the interior of the vehicle, so it gets penned, you are likely to die. Another thing that they do mention is that there's this new crewless weapon station on top. That sounds cool and all, but realistically, this was also crewless as well. This is a Ghost HMG on the M1A2 SEP. It looks really cool, but ultimately, whether this is technically an automated station versus this technically not being an automated station, it literally has no functionality difference in Warthunder, however they want to say it. So realistically speaking, outside of what I just went over, the only other difference here is the mine protection, but this weighs 1,360 kilograms and just adds like a 40 millimeter thick coat of aluminum on the bottom. So is it necessary? Not by any means, especially when the vast majority of shots will not get anywhere close to the underside of your vehicle. So realistically, you're just looking at better Heat FS protection, and that's pretty much it. So that said, let's get into a few matches here, see what we could do, have a good time, of course, with this vehicle that is marginally better than the SEP, and see what we could do. So probably the most noticeable thing about this vehicle, right off the bat, look at these. You are no longer going to be able to hide anywhere with those things around. Holy crud! Wow! That's absurd. But overall, again, I mean, maneuverability, or mobility rather, in this instance is pretty comparable to the other SEP. Not great, not terrible. They look like dolphins, man. Okay, we got the track. And we got the... We don't have the kill! Oh, no! Yeah, we do. Okay, let's move up. We have someone else over here. I'm going to smoke up over there. Oh, okay, he didn't go through. That's always a positive sign. But, of course, he did go through that time. Now, it's tough to say exactly where he shot, but he initially destroyed... I thought he killed my driver. Maybe I'm wrong. That's not too bad. I mean, initial performance, not bad. Not great, not bad. Again, very similar to the SEP Tusk, the standard SEP. And really, the only improvement you're getting is that side armor, and even that is pretty marginal. Like, these two pieces of side armor, in my opinion, are worse than a single piece of relict. Simple as that. And unfortunately, and you know, T90M, the BVM, both have relict out the wazoo. Okay, we have ourselves an enemy over there. Again, not really doing a ton of post-pen, but such is life with this vehicle. We got that kill somehow after the fact. Okay, I survived that, at least. Okay, that'll make it look like I am not going to be right there. Okay, we got a bunch of things. Okay, I'm still alive. I'm still alive. This is positive, kind of. Not much. Okay, we're doing something here. And we died. So, I mean, I survived a little bit. Something, but as one could expect, that went right through. As I said before, like, relic armor is, I don't know why, but it's apparently way better than Arat armor. 2 levels of it, no less, in the American tech tree. So, some snap judgments here on the SEP V2. Honestly, it just feels like a very minor upgrade, if you want to even consider it that, over the SEP Tusk. In fact, actually, it's really funny because there's a lot of people out there who run the SEP Tusk without the additional ERA. You know, like, because it's an optional armor package on it, a lot of people legitimately don't even use it. And so, it makes it so that this additional Arat 2, like, you can't remove the armor plating on this, the additional armor. And so, like, at that point, what do? You know, I mean, like, on one hand, is it usable? Yeah, I mean, I suppose. It's not, like, crap. It's not absolutely garbage, like, Blazer ERA, but at the end of the day, it's still not very good. Oh, we have an enemy over here. I can hear him. Well, okay, maybe I'm not going... Maybe I am going crazy, but ultimately, this vehicle, it's just... It seems like a very minor upgrade for something that, yeah, I mean, it's good, but it's like, it has the same exact thermals. Okay, we have ourselves a T-80. Got the kill, very lucky on me. So this thing has the same thermals, it's got the same cannon, has the same ammunition, it's got the same engine, same horsepower, functionally the same MGs on top. I mean, this really functions no differently. Same gunner's optics, same commander's optics. I mean, I can't really show you that right now, but it does have the same zoom. It's got the same composite armor thickness, but really what this has, again, is the Arat 2, which is This is more important, though, I would say, the Arat 2 on the turret. And it has these large metal things, which I would imagine contribute to, I don't know, maybe like interlinking between other tanks. I'm not entirely sure. Ooh, got him again. So it is what it is, you know? I mean, it's a good vehicle, but I don't really think it's any better than the standard SEP. And there's a lot of people out there who would argue that the standard SEP is no better than the M1A2, you know, or at least not much better. So, I mean, it's all a matter of perspective. There's even people out there who would argue that the additional weight on here caused by the armor makes this worse than the other SEP, which is a valid point. I mean, I don't even know. Was I just shot by an actual player? Who knows? These are all valid-ish arguments, you know? These are all things that I feel like people can and will argue, and it all makes sense, you know, for better or worse, versus this vehicle. I really don't want to be right here right now, but it is what it is, right? At least that guy who was trying to kill me before is no longer here. Thus, he's not going to kill me now. So I guess this vehicle, geez, man, these are all temporarily invulnerable. I guess one could just say that this vehicle, if it's good or not, it's all legitimately just a matter of opinion. I really don't feel like there's anything that I could say that will make this vehicle any better. Non-pen, really? I don't feel like this vehicle is necessarily good. I don't feel like it's necessarily bad. It's an okay vehicle. It's not really better than the... Really? Really? Am I gonna get killed? I guess I kind of deserve it if I get killed by one of these things. By a World War II vehicle. But it's just... I don't know. Okay, at least it was a Leopard 2K. But yes, I mean, ultimately, it's just a matter of opinion. I personally think that this is a side grade compared to the Leopard 2, or the Leopard 2, compared to the M1A2 SEP. It's just a side grade. There's nothing really special because you get the additional armor, sure. I mean, it might be like one of the world's smallest upgrades, if that, just because the armor is on the side of the turret, which that does help. But Heat FS was not going to get through the side of the hull anyways, and it's definitely, you know, it's just, I don't know, it just feels kind of pointless in some ways, you know? Ah, farts, didn't get the kill. You know, because it wasn't going to get through the side of the hull anyways, having the additional armor plating there means nothing. This is the only thing that's an upgrade, and I feel like this could have been done as an upgrade on the standard SEP. You know, it feels so weird. Maybe it's not an actual standard SEP upgrade. Like, I don't know what it would be in real life. So if I'm off base there, let me know. But this just doesn't feel like it's worth it. I mean, like, this should be folded in with the SEP. This is such an optional, marginal, pointless upgrade that it just feels like it should be in there with the standard SEP. It's just, I don't know. I can keep on going on, like, repeating myself, saying, I don't know, like 50 bajillion times. So I'm sure you guys definitely want to hear that. Nice. Wow, I don't know if you guys actually hear that, but that sounds really cool. It kind of sounds like an old school video game. Those shells bouncing off of this thing. That's really cool. Wow. So let's just go ahead and, I guess, keep killing World War II tanks, because that's what the Founding Fathers would have wanted, I think. But, I don't know. Cool vehicle, pointless. It really does, in my opinion, it really doesn't add much to Warthunder. It doesn't really add much to the American ground tech tree, outside of the fact that it's another vehicle for you to use at top tier. That's it. Unfortunately. That's it. So it looks like I'm being shot from the side here. Okay, good. Got the Leopard 2 PL. So that said, thanks so much for watching. If you don't mind, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing. But as of right now, I've played the M1A2 SEP V2, the Leopard 2A7 V, and also the T90M. And the T90M is by far and away the clear winner here. They have easily won this patch, this update thus far, insofar as ground vehicles are concerned, especially considering that ridiculous ball liner and also the relic DRA. But either way, thanks again, and I'll see you all on the other side. Take care, everyone.